Welcome to Grindhouse Funhouse 31 Days of Horror. Tonight's spooky pick, Abby. Of all the Exorcist ripoffs, and there's been quite a few, this may just be the coolest one in the bunch. Being one of the very few blaxploitation horror movies certainly adds to its coolness. Abby was almost titled The Black Exorcist or The Black Sorcist, and while in production it was known as Possess My Soul, but released as Black Sorcist, that would have been pretty rad. When you have a superfly reverend played by Blackula himself, William Marshall, doing your exorcism, I would personally want him in the room to vanquish the demon residing inside of me.
How can a man with your intellect, your background, a worldwide traveler, an archaeologist, a humanitarian with a doctorate in theology, with a PhD, then it's getting a little thick and a little heavy.
Watching Carol Speed as Abby and her transformation from a sweet, prim and proper daughter to a religious mother, wife to her pastor husband, Christian marriage counselor, to a foul-mouthed, sexually obsessed, morally corrupt sex demon is a treat. All it took for Abby to have a close encounter with the supernatural was having her father-in-law, bishop and archaeologist by day, demon fighter by night, inadvertently unleashing an ancient evil, the sex demon Eshu. When he finds and opens up a small puzzle box, carved with the symbols of Eshu on it, the spirit is unleashed and takes it upon itself to cross the Atlantic, destination Louisville, Kentucky, to the new home of his son and wife and gets all up in Abby. I mean, traveling all that way, that's what I call a motivated demon. She starts showing signs of her possession by cutting herself, speaking in a deep male voice.
I want to know why you call sex love. Just an animal lust, isn't it? I'm not your hoe.
Drooling all over herself, saying some hilariously obscene things.
All men are not created equal. Better make sure what he's got first. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take old Long George upstairs and fuck the shit out of him. Abby! That's what I'm gonna do! That's my wrestling service for today!
Having superhuman strength by tossing people around, make this poor old woman who wanted to help her have a heart attack by slapping her and eventually by seducing and killing men at a local nightclub.
Why did you do that?
'Cause I damn well felt like it.
Jesus.
Don't you turn your head. No one can help you now.
When the Reverend hears the bad news of her possession, he immediately comes back from Africa and teams up with his son and Abby's detective brother played by Austin Stoker to try to save Abby's soul.
I'll let you know when I'm ready for you. And then I'm going to get your ass.
The last 15 minutes of the movie is where William Marshall shines, in his sweetest African garb, trying to expel that vile demon out.
I command you to vacate this body now.
Are there similarities to The Exorcist? Yes, there is. We get a lot of quick flashes of what the demon looks like, lots of room trashings. We get the hospital scene where Abby gets scanned by this imposing X-ray machine. Was this enough for Abby to get sued by Warner Brothers like they did to trashy Italian schlockfest Beyond the Door, which link in the description if you haven't watched my review, and won that lawsuit? I think not. Abby had enough of its own flavor that it's a different movie with similar themes. That's why you can't find a pristine copy of Abby anywhere today. It's been said that Warner Brothers may have confiscated all the prints and destroyed them all, which fuck them if they did. We at least have the 16mm print, however shady it is, for people to watch. I would dare call Abby a blaxploitation classic and also a black horror cinema, where Carol Speed gives a very lively and committed performance. William Marshall, who even though wasn't too happy with how Abby came out, gives a cool, authoritative performance to be enjoyed. Abby is a cheesy, sleazy, and delightful exorcism movie that y'all should watch. Link to streaming Abby is available in the description below. Let me know your thoughts on Abby and come back tomorrow for another 31 Days of Horror spooky pick.